Korea versus zombies. In Incheon, it was an uninhabited and really quiet building. However, in the building, the Demon Billy made a number of zombies. But Demon Billy left Korea because he had another plan. The zombies were really hungry. They went out building and hunted normal people. If a zombies bit people, then the people would be infected and become a zombies. Also, when normal people saw them, people thought they were just abnormal people. However, people couldn't realize they were zombies. Unfortunately, most ancient people became zombies. After Incheon, the zombie went to attack Seoul and Gyeonggi province. People were mercilessly bitten by zombies. Therefore, almost all people became zombies. The Korean government decided to move capital to largest city in Gangwon province, Wonju. However, the zombies would be attacking the eastern part of Gyeonggi province very soon. The Korean government became confused. They decided to move the capital again and to deploy military supplies. The government had not decided exactly what they should do, and as a result, they wasted a lot of time. However, in the southern province, they were frustrated to wait for a decision from the government, so they made their own plan to create the SKS, South Korea Security. At first, they thought if they could do a surprise attack, they would have a psychological advantage over the zombies. Therefore, they thought about an operation, how to attack, how many process to get back to Seoul. They thought of a range of strategies about their operation. Meanwhile, Demon Billy came back to South Korea with his friend, Skeleton King Kyle. They made more monsters to dominate Korea and colonize Korea. As a result, the SKS and monsters fought in Suwon. They fought for 2 months. The SKS had K2s and K2 flies, and zombies, of course, had infectable and sharp, long teeth. Finally, the SKS won, but the SKS had a lot of casualties. The casualty count exceeded 15 million. However, the zombies were also in shock. However, actually, the SKS and Korean people had more damage than the zombies. They needed restoration and food. After this battle, Korea had a terrible year. As a result, there was no rice on the farms or markets. The public couldn't buy rice easily and they became hungry. People said, "It is really severe. I want to migrate to China." Despite this situation, the SKS and some of responsible people were really effort to restore the military and damage. Finally, they restored military and were operation ready again. The name of operation was Tractor to Gangwon-do. The SKS strategy was they would go to Gangwon-do to high an uninhabited mountain and stay there until the zombies came. 12 days later, the zombies come to Gangwon-do. The zombies won in the Gangwon-do battle. The Korean government gave up to save Korea. The president and almost all congressmen migrated to China, and they established a new Korean government in China. Meanwhile, the SKS military was ready to fight the zombies. During the restoration, they trained a lot and ate healthy food. Therefore, they went to Chuncheon 3 hours later. The zombies came to Chuncheon to get some rest because they had just fought in many cities. They were so tired. They had to get some rest. However, the SKS attacked them. Most of the zombies died because they thought there would be no people. The SKS had a decisive victory. Half of the zombies died. Also, the Korean government started to develop a new Korean government. Therefore, many Koreans thought we have a way to restore Korea. However, the zombies went to the south and attacked again. They attacked Chungcheong province of major cities. The process of the attacking was first Taean, second Daejeon, third Chungju, last Cheongju. The SKS had to hurry because they had a duty to save the people. They got a bunch of tanks and went to Chungcheong province quickly. 3 hours later, they arrived at Chungcheong province, but the zombies had gone. The SKS couldn't predict where they had gone and were so confused. Therefore, they waited in Chuncheon. Actually, the zombies had gone back to Seoul. In addition, SKS and zombies just stayed their region. However, fortunately, at this time the zombies began to have troubles. Now they fought each other because they were so hungry. There would be much problem generated. The SKS knew it and attacked zombies' major city, Seoul. The zombies couldn't fight with the SKS. Next, zombies went to the western part of Incheon again. They thought we cannot dominate Korea and cannot fight with the SKS and ourselves. It will be better to commit suicide than die by the SKS. Therefore, all of zombies committed suicide. Now, the SKS went back to Incheon. However, there was a lot of damage in Korea. 290 billion people died. 112,000 people got hurt, including the SKS. Before, in China, NKGT, New Korea government, came back to Korea to rebuild. They rebuilt Seoul, Incheon, Gyeonggi province, and some of Chungcheong province cities. Also, other countries, North Korea, China, USA, helped Korea to rebuild or recover. Therefore, Korea could be restored in just 2 years. Also, the population of Korea was restored too. Last, Korea built statues of the SKS in many cities to honor their bravery. Thank you.
Good job, William. Great story. Good pictures too.